So this is the Sixleaf SL-19 in black. It's a titanium liner lock, actually, yeah. And I just disassembled it, and interestingly, or not, the lock bar is screwed into the scales, which I've not seen before, I think. Yeah, I was certainly surprised when I saw it. It didn't make any sense to me, which made it a real pain to reassemble. So that's just one kind of negative, but it's only a small negative because, you know, it's not rocket science. And as you can see, it's nicely hollowed out for weight relief. You've got a kind of nice kind of anodized, I guess, or flamed pop of color there. We have the Sixleaf logo, which is, I really like it, it's cool. It's kind of like one of those space age frisbees, aerobie, that's it. Then we have rattlesnake design, my man, SL-19 in S35VN. And this one was really cheap. I think it was on White Mountain for 60 or 70 or something. But yeah, initial impressions are very positive. Yeah. Basically, it's a fidget machine, because if you just take 1 second to look at the profile, how many deployment methods do you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then of course you got, you know, thumb, finger, whatever, right? So let's just go through them, because that's what everyone wants to see, right? Right, so one other thing about the flipper is that you have to light switch, because, yes, push button, no go, because as with all kind of front flipper and flipper knives, almost all that I've tried, the front flipper wheels around to hit your finger and stops the rotation dead. So you want to be flicking that down, and it pops up quite nicely. That's just one thing about that. You can sort of like do a sort of semi sort of push button where you push really hard and then quickly kind of like drag down. I'll try and do it now. Yeah, so that makes it pop the most, but it's, you know, you have the risk of it rotating around and, you know, not completing the rotation. Yeah, all right, let's keep going on the deployments. You've got your middle finger flick, spidey flick. Tell you what, let's zoom out a little bit so you can kind of see it a bit better. Good action, very good action. Then you've got your, I always struggle with thumb, and this isn't one I don't think you can do with the meat of your thumb. Let's see. Yeah, I struggle with that. So I just tend to go for like some kind of cack-handed, I don't know, ninja grip or something, I don't know. And it works for me. But that's me more than the knife. And then you've got this awesome Fuller. I'm a big Fuller fan for some reason. I have no idea why. Which just works fantastically well. And you've got your front flipper, right? Oops, sorry. Okay, so that one actually has the problem of the front flipper hitting you in the hand this time. So I recommend that you just shuffle down a bit, and that's much cleaner, isn't it? So yeah, you know, it's one of those things where you have to learn. And then we've got, you know, my favorite, possibly my favorite, the top flip. Pops beautifully. So those are the deployments. So let's have a look at the blade and whatnot. It's, I never remember the different finishes. Stone something, I don't know. It's kind of not reflective. But yeah, fairly thick blade stock, nothing crazy. One other ding I would put is the really lame maker's mark on the clip. I mean, people, come now. Who wants Sixleaf in that font on their EDC? Come on now. Anyway, other than that, it's really light. It's very slicey, I would imagine. I haven't sliced with it. I tend not to until I have to. Fidget monster. Oh yeah, another sort of compromise, I guess, for the size, because it is a small knife. I have medium large hands. It's a 3-fingerer. I could kind of hang my pinky off of it, but realistically it's a 3-fingerer. Now you can choke up, and it's not that bad. Like, it looks like it would be really kind of like, no way, but no, not too bad, not too bad. So it's not like it has a finger choil up here, right? It has this tab, but it works. So it's like a minor negative, really. That is the Sixleaf SL-19 in S35VN, and there are flamed titanium colors versions and other versions around on WMK and Ali and all sorts of places. Cheers.